Okay, guys, welcome back. It is Punt Factor here, bringing you some more green-white Value Town. Tonight, I'm just going to be playing, one or two games, testing out the Vinelasher Kudzu. Um, right now, I have a full four. I don't think that's correct, but I do want to maximize my chances to kind of see what the card's all about. So everything else is pretty standard. You got your four path to exiles. I did take out one noble hierarch for an additional Dramoka's command just to give us a little bit. Just a little more interaction in some of the matchups that we needed. In particular, some of the combo. It also, this card came in clutch against our pseudo Death Shadow opponent. We just got to get him down to Xaxes with a Dramoka's command, so that was sweet. But let's jump on over here. Jump into a game, and let's see how we do. Been having a lot of fun with the deck. To be fair, I don't think it's like super good right now, but it's definitely super fun. Go ahead and keep this, even if our bird dies. We have a turn 2 play. Arid Mesa, huh? I hate to shock this in, but I feel like if it was a burn opponent, they would have had a turn 1 play. And I'm going to go ahead and give them the bird. So next turn, we make a 3/3 Kudzu. I think I'm actually pronouncing that wrong, so I'm just going to call it Vinelasher. So Stomping Ground into Forest, huh? Are we playing... No, okay. Yeah, this is some intense stuff. So take 5 here. Isn't really what I like to see. So I wonder... We could get down a 3/3 Kudzu and keep up path. I think that's probably what we do here. So let's go ahead and play that. Let's play out our fetch. Pass turn. Unfortunately, it's a Wooded Foothills, so I can't just fetch a Plains. Let's go ahead and block here. +1/+1, so we're still probably going to trade here. We'll get a Temple Garden tapped. Okay. This is we're pretty low here. It's really important that we get the Courser out. Play the Ghost Quarter. I hate to get rid of that Knight, but if we have to, we'll Ghost Quarter one of our lands. I hate to do it, but him drawing a land is good. Okay, good. I think we might have turned the corner here. So why don't we go ahead and let's play out our Knight. Dramoka's command on top. Do we swing here? I think we do. I mean, Jamoka's command's really good, but our creatures, I think, at this point are big enough. I mean, if I have to, our knight will be a 5/5. And I could make it even crazier if I need to. Him drawing a land is good. So if he has Bolt here, okay. So let's just go ahead and draw the Jamoka's command. That's just a good card here. I think he's probably going to have a tough time. That voice is really good as well. So why don't we play out the tracker? I don't know. I don't want to tap the Ghost Quarters. Play out the tracker here. Okay. He conceded. Lands. What was our next couple draws? Okay, yeah, we just took over that game. So we're playing against Burn. Let's bring in Knight of Autumn. We'll keep Skews in. He's definitely playing creatures. Seems good. Voice of Resurgence is probably fine. So I guess, I'm sorry, he's not playing Burn. He's playing like Zoo. He's playing like a Groll Zoo. Or a Naya Zoo. Not Groll, Naya. Vinelasher is actually kind of medium here. It was nice, though, getting rid of the Burning Tree. I almost feel like Worship is a nice card to bring in here. That'll, like, really just shore the game up. Voice is a nice blocker, but I don't really think it's necessary. So we can probably drop, like, a Vinelasher. Tracker seems a little slow. Scavenging Ooze gains life, which I like. So we have the Knight of Autumn and another 3-drop slot. I don't want to go down any more 2-drops here. So we have 8 2-drops. We could probably go down a Tracker. Courser's great here. Let's go down one more Voice. I think Voice is probably better than Vinelasher, but I'm really just intrigued to kind of push this card to the limit and see, like, you know, where it shines. The Worships probably weren't necessary, but at the same time, he got us down pretty low pretty quick. So if we have a Worship in our opening hand, it's pretty solid. I feel like that's almost game winning. So what we're looking for is, 1 second, I'm going to cough because I feel like crap. This is an interesting hand. I don't think it's good enough, so if we don't rip turn 1, turn 2, we have a 1/1, which just sucks. I think we have to maul this one. That's also pretty bad, but let's get rid of one of our knights. Or is it a company? No, let's get rid of a knight. And hope we draw a land here. I mean, if we draw a land, we're going to be able to play 2 creatures out without the bird having to survive. Although, I mean, the Mana Dork lived last game. So, in a perfect world, I'll probably play Voice of Resurgence next. Because that will just cause him grief. Okay, good. He's playing out some creatures. Burning Tree, perfect. So he's going to hit us for a bunch here. So I'm going to play out Voice. Even if I draw a land, I'm probably going to play out Voice. Because I don't want a 2/2 Knight to go to waste. That hurts, but we have to take it here. And us missing our land drop is really bad. So we're going to be able to block. Probably not trade with anything. Because he might have something to pump. So I feel like we definitely go here. Because he has to, like, even if if he plays something that gives a +1/+1, we're still going to trade here. Yeah. Down to 3. Yeah, this game's probably just over. Especially if we don't... Okay, we drew a land. So what's the best... So we could play out a Skews and eat once, going to 4. He has 2 cards in hand. Likewise, we could play... The Knight doesn't matter right now. It's only a 2/2. I think the best play here is playing out a Knight, or a Skews, and being able to eat... So we'll go to 4. There's a bolt to my face. So let's go ahead and eat here. Puts us at 1. Goblin Guide. That's just lethal. Yeah, there's no way out of that. So on to game 2 or 3. Worship's probably just too slow. Yeah, I think Worship's too slow. Let's try to keep a hand that matters. Definitely not going to do a 1-lander again. I mean, we have a Courser, which is nice, but... Okay, Knight of Autumn is great. We have 2 lands. The problem is... One of those lands is a Bojuka Bog, and it comes in tapped, which is an issue. So what are we giving up here? I don't want to pitch the Bojuka Bog, because even if it sets us back a turn, we would have... I might actually pitch Company, believe it or not. I mean, Company, let's see. I mean, if we hit a land, though, Company's nice, but we're hoping to hit a Courser off of Company. We're not going to hit another Knight. I mean, I could probably get rid of the Vinelasher here, because it's not really coming in. So turn 1. Turn 2, Bajuka Bog, Voice. Turn 3, Knight of Autumn. Yeah, I think we actually pitched the Vinelasher, unfortunately. I do want to see that card do the thing, but I don't think this is the hand. Because we will be able to play Knight of Autumn on... I mean, turn 2, unfortunately, we're kind of playing on curve right now because of this Bajuka Bog. But it kind of is what it is, right? Now, let's hope that he doesn't take us off of Noble. I didn't want to shock in because he just has like a flurry of damage. Uh-oh. Bolt. Okay, Pal Collector. We can... I'm good with Pal Collector. Let's get this in. And let's go ahead and play our Voice of Resurgence. So turn 3, we'll have a Knight of Autumn. If we rip a land, I'll probably just keep Knight of Autumn in my back pocket and crack one of these companies. Kurdabe. So that becomes a 2-2. Wild Nacatl, okay. So we're definitely going to block here. Or I guess we can take 3. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take 3. That's fine. Or do we want to block? No, let's take 3. That's fine. Do we hit a land? Is the question. Or are we forced to play our knight out? Go back up to 20. We did hit a land. You know what? Why don't we play the knight out anyway? And then next turn we'll just company. And then that way if we hit like... We hit a land off the top. And then also... Like we're able to not... Basically... Okay, sorry. Basically we're able to not play a land on the turn that we company. So if we hit like a tracker or if we hit a courser... We can hope to hit a land off the top of our deck with Courser, or just pull a land next turn, and then we're able to company, get something to give us value with our land. This is really obnoxious. So 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So... Let's... I want to kill something. I think killing something is worth the additional point. And it's probably just this. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take 9. We're going to be down to 9. We're going to get a 2/2 token back. Let's see if we rip a land here. Kudzu. So let's go ahead and we have to company. So Courser, probably Courser skews. Any order there. Awesome. We hit a land. Gain a life. We're going to be able to eat a voice of research, or eat a burning tree. So do we get in for 4 here? He has 1 card in hand. If he swings in... We can profitably block. Do I chip in? You know what? I think I would rather just hold off because he has one card in hand. We have multiple plays here. Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's end of turn. Let's go ahead and eat this. Gain a life back. I think we stabilized fine. See what's on the top of our deck. We have another Courser. So let's go ahead and Coco. Because we're going to hit that other Courser. Let's go ahead and hit Courser and Tracker, maybe? Any order. Go ahead here. So we're going to auto these. So we have a path in hand. We have some eats. Let's just go ahead and pass. We will be able to grow big enough that we will start to be able to swing in here. I just feel like we're in control with our elemental token just continuing to grow, and I don't want to jeopardize that. Probably next turn we will swing in with the elemental. He'll have to trade a bunch, or he'll just take 6. I'll probably crack this Wooded Foothills to see if I want to draw said card to like dig deeper in the library. I'll just go ahead and get a forest, and then if I don't want to, I'll just eat with Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so let's go ahead. We know we're gonna do this, so let's. Oh wait, no, I lied. We might wanna draw a card here. And we don't, so let's just go ahead and grow the Skews. We draw a Ghost Quarter. I think our opponent is probably thinking about conceding here. And he doesn't. So let's go ahead and play out our Vinelasher. We could draw a card here. Knight. Let's go ahead and play Ghost Quarter. Get a bunch of triggers. Always yield to Vinelasher. We could just go ahead and draw here. Okay, and he conceded. I was getting ready to swing in there to start putting the pressure on, but you know, the fair the fair games is where this deck really excels. I really need to continue to kind of tweak that sideboard. Like, I love seeing mid-range matchups. I feel like most of the time, you know, with the value and synergies that this deck has, the majority of the time, your mid-range matchups, you know, even, you know, Jund, Rock, any sort of zoo, you just stabilize and outvalue. I mean, all of the creatures work so well together that everything you're doing, something is getting better because of it. You know, whether it's making land drops or sacrificing your lands or growing your graveyard or whatever, eating things out of the graveyard. There's anything you're doing, the deck just synergizes really well with those. So we can really take control of the mid-range games. Even control, you know, we have the nice thing, like I was thinking about for a while, cutting Coco and going with like some Planeswalker stuff for just like extra draw power. Like I know there's a Nissa out there that allows you to draw a bunch of cards, etc. Um, but that really hurts our control game. You know, being able to Coco on their turn to try to get them to tap out and then playing a choke or something like that is just huge. So, hope you guys enjoyed the match. Leave some comments, you know, if you can, like the channel. If not, no biggie. I have a day job too, actually. So, cool. And stay tuned for more Green White Value Town. This is Punt Factor. Take care.